Hello there. Good morning. So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 15 of balance. And so we're deepening into it. We're noticing how we balance between our feet and our hands and how that creates more stability or not. So come rest down into your child's pose and we shall begin. So resting into your child's pose, your knees are bent and your arms are long in front of you. So allow your breath to deepen into your belly. Just really let yourself settle in and pause. Dropping your head. Softening the shoulders. Noticing the contact of your feet to the floor. Your knees to the floor. Your chest to your thighs. You're folded. You're balancing right now. And that's often not because we're going to fall over here, but because we're holding ourselves up and off the floor. So we're slightly suspended just by the nature of resisting the deeper sensations of the folding. Just feel that. How would you surrender that suspension a little bit more? So for me, I soften something in my belly. I soften something in my hips. Soften something in my neck. And soften something in my face. Because I've softened my neck, I may sound like Darth Vader, so I apologize. So just feel that. Nice. So rising up, coming up into your cat pose. And then just lift your right hand, left knee off the floor. Just let them suspend micro seconds or micro centimeters or whatever, a little bit off the floor. Nice. And just feel how suddenly everything's working a lot more. For me, there's kind of a swaying wobble. Nice. And then try the other side. Left hand, right knee. So opposites. You're lifting the opposite hand and knee off the floor. And just wait until the ocean of balance begins to move within you. Nice. So keeping your toes pointed straight backwards, don't move your feet. Lift your right hand, right knee off the floor. So it's much more wobbly here. So just feel that. It's much more wobbly, much more like my torso has to make abrupt adjustments to correct the weight balance in my body. And then the other side. So lift the left hand, left knee off the floor and just feel that. Feel how do you balance here? Oh, interesting. This side is much quieter for me. Less of that jerky, wobbly thing going on. And then both hands to the floor. So keep your knees center and bring your feet wide. So now we're increasing the base of our body. And then lift the right hand, right knee off the floor, and it should be a lot more stable. And then try and lift the right hand, right knee as high off the floor as you can. So how high up can you go? Maybe if you want to, you can straighten your leg. And then bring your elbow and your knee together up in the air. And then reach them long. So you touch the floor with your toes and you imagine that you can touch the floor with your fingers over the top of your head. You're not going to get there. And then bend your elbow, bend your knee as high as you can up towards the ceiling. Touch your elbow and your knee. And then get long through the side body. Nice. So just travel. Elbow to knee. And travel. Feel the balance. Elbow to knee. I love the wobbly aliveness of balance. Feel it in your body. How do you do this? How do you stay connected in your balance? Nice. Other side. So both hands to the floor. And then lift your left hand, bring your feet wide. And then lift your left hand, left knee off the floor and lift them as high away from the floor as you can. And maybe straighten your legs. Nice. And then bend your elbow, bend your knee. Let them touch up high above you. And then lengthen left side as long as you can. Nice. Elbow to knee together. And then long. Feel the length of you as you stretch into your fingertips and touch the floor with your toes. Elbow and knee together. Long. One more time. Elbow and knee together. And long. Nice. Push back into your downward dog. Pushing all the way back. Just have a sense of wiggling into your knees and your hips and your belly. And maybe round your back or move. Like, how would you move here? So that you have a sense of the potential or the strength or the yum of your body. Nice. Walk in so that your feet are around 12 inches from your hands. And then lift your right hand, left foot off the floor. You can bend your knees, bend your elbows if you wish. Feel the balance. And the weight of my pelvis is swaying slightly in gravity, and my foot is moving in gravity. So the arch is softening and then rising. Just feel that. Nice. Other side. Lift the other side. So left hand, right foot off the floor. And just feel again that my pelvis is really swaying like a tree. And my foot, the arch is dropping and then it lifts and I'm kind of rolling my weight around. I can just feel that there's a dynamic sense of suspension in my body. Nice. Both feet to the floor. So lift your right hand, right foot off the floor. So this one has much more tone to it. It is much more, it's less stable. Nice. And then left hand, left foot off the floor. Again, feel that? It's much more you're on a tightrope and you're balancing through the center of the right side of your body. Foot to the floor. Both elbows to your knees. Pause. Feel how solid this is. Feel how you can rest into it because you're solid. And then slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Reaching up, looking up. Bring your hands down, bring your hands to your hips and just roll into your hips. Sunrise is just happening. Very beautiful. It's going to be a nice day. So just roll through your hips. As you roll, feel the buttocks, the front of the hips, the sides of the hips, and then roll in the other direction. Nice. So interlock your fingers, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and then roll in a circle with your arms. So now we're rolling through the rib cage and feel how your balance is, the balance of your chest is offset by the weight of your pelvis. And then change direction. Nice. Come all the way down. Cool. I'm just gonna. Second. Great. So stand to the front of your mat. And just lift your right foot off the floor. And then reach your arms forward or reach your arms up. And just feel the balance of you. Right foot's floating off the floor. I'm standing on the left foot. And that thing we were doing earlier with our foot where my arch lifts and drops is happening. It's really dynamic, my arch on the left foot. Nice. Bring your hands down till they're straight in front of your shoulders. Bring your right heel to the floor and really sit your bum down so that you feel a sense of reaching forward and sitting your bum back. Right heel is on the floor. Nice. Rising up. Bring both hands to the floor, bending your elbows, bending your knees, come down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. And from here, either bring your left hand to your left knee or rise up and reach up. You can keep your hands on your knee if you need to for stability and balance. Or reach your arms up and just lean upwards through the body. Feel that sense of as you open and rise, there's loads of lengthening and connecting through the belly, through the rib cage, through the whole of the body. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Nice. Bring your right elbow down to your left thigh. Pause there. Deepen a little bit more into your hips. Feel the balance. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back into your plank. Drop your knees to the floor. Lower your belly down. Rise through your spine. Lifting high. Nice. Lowering down. Push back into your cat. All the way back into your downward dog. Push back into your downward dog. So step your right foot halfway forward. So just a little bit forward. So where it gets stuck more or less. And then lift your left foot up and back behind you. And at the same time, lift the right hand off the floor. So now we're doing opposites. But we're trying to lift the left foot as high as we can behind us. Just feel that. You can reach your right hand also up towards the ceiling. You can reach up and just lengthen up through the body. So you're reaching like a torpedo up towards the ceiling while pushing your left hand deeply into the floor. Lower down, both hands to the floor. Bring your right elbow to your right knee. And then let the left foot and left hand float off the floor. So it's only the right foot on the floor, and I've floated everything else off the floor. Just feel that. My right elbow is really solid on my knee. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Reaching up, looking up. Palms come to rest to the front of your chest. Super job. Cool. Come to the front of your mat. So from here, lift the left knee up. Either have your hands forward or you can reach your arms up and just feel that dynamic in the arch of your foot again. So for me, it's really an alive foot. It's connected to the floor. I feel incredibly grounded at this moment. I'm like pushing down into the floor with my weight. And as I push down, there's the anti-gravity, the levity that rises through me. The more I push down, the more I rise. It's like the rebound. Rebound out of the floor with your weight. Nice. Bring your hands straight forward in front of you. Palms come to touch. Left heel is forward. And then sit your bum back, reaching your fingers forward. Nice. Rising up, reach your arms up, both feet to the floor. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Bring your right hand to your right knee or rise up, reach up. As always, make your version of this. Maybe one of your arms always stays down. Maybe you always keep your knee on the floor. Maybe you just say, I'm going to sit on a chair for this bit. Decide what you do. More important that you turn up than you do everything. Okay? Bend your front knee more. Reach through your arms as you glide up. How would you adapt this to be wholesome in your body? Nice. Bring your left forearm down to your right thigh. Deepen into your hips as you fold. I now have a super strong sense from my left heel all the way up to the top of my head. This sense of rising through the body. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back into your plank. Knees to the floor, belly down. And rise. So push through the toes or lift through the toes, squeeze through the bum. Hands on the floor, pushing down and lift up through the spine. Shoulders are down and back. Chin is tucked in. Top of your head is rising towards the ceiling. Nice. Lowering down. Push back into your cat. All the way back, downward dog. Find the length of your hips moving backwards. And then step your left foot halfway forward. So it's kind of where it gets stuck, okay? And then from here, lift the left hand, right foot off the floor. And then reach the right foot up as high as you can. You can, if you want, either bring your left hand to your knee or reach your left hand also up towards the ceiling. Feel the balance. Breathing into it. Nice. Lowering down, bring your left forearm to your left thigh. Come up onto the fingers of the right hand, and then maybe lift your both right side off the floor. Right foot, right hand is off the floor. And I'm just suspended on the left knee with my left elbow. My belly is sticking down to my left thigh. I'm balancing. Nice. Both feet to the floor, rounding forward, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Hands come to rest in front of your chest. So, a bit like what we were just doing. So, step your right foot back a little bit, okay? And then bring your left hand to your left knee, and then reach your right hand forward as far as you can. And then come back up. So it's like you're reaching for something in front of you, okay? So left hand to your knee, reach forward. Maybe as you reach, you let your back toes float and then come back. So just do that a few times. Reaching in, actually try and touch something. Rather than lifting your back leg, let it be lifted by what you're doing. So left hand is on the left knee. My right side is reaching. My right side is lifting. One more time. Nice. Other side. Step the left foot back. And then bring the right hand to the right thigh. Reach forward, touch. Maybe your back foot floats off the floor. Touch. It's in the reaching that it happens. Touch. One more time. Touch. And come back up. So now we're going to do opposites. So bring your right hand down to the floor. Bring your... Yes, okay. I had to work that out, sorry. So bring your right hand to your right knee. Bring your left hand to the floor. And then lift your left foot up. So my right foot's on the floor, sorry. My left hand is on the floor. And my left foot is floating. And then see if you can reach a little bit further. And then just feel that, I'm going to try and reach a little bit further. So my right hand is reaching and my left foot is reaching back behind me. One more time. Change your hands and your feet here. Bring your left foot to the floor. Bring your right hand to the floor. And then reach. Reach. One more time. Reach. Come down, sit on the floor. Come down, lie on the floor, all the way down. And just rest. Let your palms turn outwards. Let your spine land on the floor. Notice the movement in your body. Nice. Feet are hip distance apart. And then just roll up and down along your spine, lifting up through your hips, rolling down along the spine. So just feel that lifting up through your hips, rolling down along your spine. Again, lifting up through your hips, rolling down. Next time you rise, squeeze and hold it. So lift up through your hips. I'm going to bring my arms long beside me. My elbows are connecting. My fingertips are on the floor. And that's going to allow my shoulders to engage a little bit more to lift my hips. I'm squeezing through my bum and the front of my pelvis is lifting strong. And the front of my thighs, I'm engaging them. It's like I'm pulling my knees towards my hips in action. Nice, lowering all the way down. And just sway your knees from side to side. And just let your breath deepen into your belly. Can you feel how your feet sway? How you're on the baby toe side, big toe side of your feet? Can you feel how your spine sways? Outside, middle, outside. Nice. Pause with your hands on your belly and just think of the things you're grateful for. What in this moment brings gratitude or a sense of appreciation to you? What are you grateful for in this moment? I'm going to bring my hand to my heart. Nice. So just stay there, resting your arms on the floor as I do the music. um, so nice, lovely. Playing with gravity, playing with balance. Um, sometimes when I start playing, I play too much. So sorry. It's like, whoa. So I will see you all tomorrow for another wonderful class. And yeah, be well and enjoy. So ciao for now.